going on? So the Houston Rockets GM Daryl Motley said that James Harden is a better scorer than Michael Jordan, and this is my reaction. Okay, back to regular schedule program. It's two different eras. You can't compare eras. If Well, when they put the NBA 3-point line in back, if you remember, if you're anyone who remembers in the mid to late 90s, for that brief time, Michael Jordan was actually making threes. So I don't know. Um, no, because James Harden's best year, which is about 35 points, what have you. Michael Jordan averaged 37 back in 87. Okay, back during the era with hand on you, contact on you. Okay, you let Michael Jordan have free lance and no hand to hand contact. Let him. He did pawn the ball and he did travel, but he didn't take twister connect forward, taking the megalith steps like Harden. Let him have the kind of zone that Harden gets to operate with, and don't see if he don't camp out hanging in the air or dunking or at the free throw line. That's what James Harden does. He's got the refs in his hip pocket. So if you think James Harden had the refs in his hip pocket, see what happened when Michael Jordan had access to it. Motley can say these kind of things because of the way the league is now. I hate it when, and people should know better. You don't compare eras because the rules have changed. Only if you have an even playing field. We have not had an even basketball playing field. The NBA is different than it was 10 years ago, let alone 20 when Jordan played, pretty much. So you can't compare it. The styles are different. The way guys approach the games are different. 15, 20 years ago, a cat was a 3-point specialist. Today, that's a mandatory requirement to be a guard. You can't even compare the two situations. Okay. Second of all, with zone defenses and everything, people can crop around, play off the ball, play on the rock, island coast, if you will, just be like a voyager. Call it like Gilligan's Island of the NBA. You can't even compare the two. Michael Jordan goes to the hole no matter who it is. Guy gets free throws. Had outside fadeaway J. He still was averaging 30 plus points. So I don't know how Daryl Motley what he comes up with. Now, if you said that Harding could be comparable at scoring, you might have a point. Would Harden be comparable to Kobe Bryant? Yeah, because Kobe's career obviously he was around, but Kobe played when Harden was in the league still, and he was a 3-point shooter. But again, Kobe Bryant wasn't a 30-point a night player through his whole career. Michael Jordan was. And Michael Jordan could score in different ways. And let's be realistic. Yeah, Harden makes a lot of threes, so that may be an edge he has over Jordan. But as far as getting to the free throw line, going to the hole and all that, Jordan was still averaging 30 plus. So I don't know. You don't compare different eras, and you don't say stuff, especially when a guy was still averaging pretty much the same amount of points as the other guy. That's not even a fair assessment. And the rules are different. And then believe me, I could throw other cats in the argument that could score crazy today too. But I'll just stick with the Jordan, and no, Harden would not be a better scorer than Michael Jordan if we were going by the same rules, because Michael Jordan was still he'd be camping at the free throw line too. The difference also he'd be doing it in the postseason, which James Harden tends to run out of gas by the round two. He's usually putt and he's done. If he gets second, third round, he's usually done. He can't finish. Jordan still was putting up 30 plus. Regular season, postseason, finals, all-star game, it didn't matter. He was still putting up a 30. And I don't even ride for Jordan like that, but I have to ride for him on this one. Don't make no comparisons when it would still show he could score. He can't score as many. Now, he wasn't a 3-point shooter James Harden is, and he didn't get to sit out there and act and prance around with the rock like that. But as far as his scoring, getting to the free throw line and creating and scoring, please, he's right there with him. So anyway, that's my take about Rockets GM, Houston Rockets GM trying to say that James Harden is a better scorer than Michael Jordan. And I laugh and I still laugh. Give me your thoughts and your takes, what you think. And feel free to leave your comments, to like it, to subscribe, and the bell rings a new video. I'm out. Peace.